Hello there. Now you might hear that the music right now is not the music that normally plays here on the pause menu, and that's because this time around I'm gonna be playing a playlist on YouTube of just all of the Lockpick songs, because I really just hate Kina's Masterpiece in particular. I really hate that theme. So, this should help with that. Thanks to Inkify for sending me the playlist, by the way. But anyway, so this is gonna be... I don't have much time, I need to go live soon. But this is gonna be a shorter recording where I just talk about the stuff that I've been thinking about with Kina's Masterpiece, and we try to figure out some more stuff. I'll probably stitch this together with the next recording I do of this. I'll probably just, after the stream, just immediately get back to this. Who knows? Depends on how long this takes. Maybe I just figure it out right now. Don't think that's gonna happen though. So let's see. I wrote down my problems somewhere. So yeah, I have the situation with green and pure. So yeah, we have the situation with orange, and we have how to not get star pure and still be fine. Okay, so I think what we definitely want to do is star pure after opening this. So yeah, that means that because this pure, like, if we want to start 3 of these, we have to get pure first, because we only have one thing here, and otherwise it doesn't really work. So keeping that in mind, and also keeping in mind that I think I definitely want to start at least one of these. I think orange, I think in the bottom right. If I recall correctly. Yeah. I said starring stone gets problematic, but starring orange is fine. And we definitely need to start at least one of these, otherwise it's not really gonna work out. I mean, we could double up this lock, but only once, really. I mean, we also have this one here, but I don't think that's it. So yeah, should be good, should be fine. And also this one is exact, and yeah. I think this is fine. I think starring orange is okay there. So that means that we definitely need to start something other than... Or like, we definitely need to start at least one thing. So, okay, we're definitely gonna start orange. I think starring pure in that case is just good, because then we can open these as much as we want. We don't have to worry about this requirement anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna write it down here. So at the end, defo star orange. Probably after, yeah, after opening 550 pure lock, probably star pure. Like, I'm 99% sure. It's definitely after opening the 550 pure lock, because otherwise we can't get these pures. Like, if we star pure, we can't unstar it again. And, well, then we can't get these. Let alone sign flip and get to 550. So yeah. That does mean that this one won't be starred, in fact. So that means now we have to open all of these blanks earlier. So yeah. Get this after opening all blank oranges. I think. Now, one other thing I've noticed is... just want to check if it actually works, but this is something I thought that I had pop into my brain off recording. So, you know, we have 5 of these here. What is that music? What? Why did it go there? I literally set it to shuffle within this playlist. Why did it just go to something random? Oh, bro, what? What is happening? Come on, man. Hold up, that's the title theme, yeah, Alright, wait, I need one where it's good. I mean, that one's also good, but it's like... Need one that gets me excited, you know? Here, I think this one. Yeah. Right. Okay, so anyway, we have 20 cyan. We can't gain any cyan, at least not in a way I can see immediately. So I think what we want to do with that 20 cyan is open up this one, and then any other one, I don't know which one yet. But if we open up this one, and for example this one, and we get negative 30 of something, which I think that would be possible. It wouldn't be pure, because we have 0 pure here. But like anything else that we can get negative 30 of, like black, we already get negative 400 black anyway. So that's actually perfect. Could we get negative 30 purple? We can get negative 28. We can't get negative 30. No. Actually, no, wait, there's another negative right here. So we could get negative 30 purple. Alright. Don't think there's any others. Yeah, orange was negative 25. I'm gonna make the thing a bit more silent, sorry. There we go. Yeah, so we could get purple to negative 30, but I'm not sure that's the play. Or we could get black to like negative 400, and then we can also easily open that. Yeah, we couldn't do orange because we have negative 25 keys available, that's not enough. Blue, it's positive, not negative. White is, let's see how much white we can get. We can get like 22, 23. No, yeah, we could sign flip it, that's good, but we can't get 30 anyway, so it doesn't really help. And all the other key types we don't get enough of anyway, so we don't start with anything in particular. Yeah, so it's probably black or purple, or, you know, it could just be one of these that we get. Like, we could also get negative 112 blue from, like, this room? You know? Actually, no, that doesn't work, because you need blue first. No, that doesn't work. Never mind. I lied. Alright, but this, I'm pretty sure, is outside cyan, inside either purple or black. Black is easier, but it's not necessarily the only option. Alright, thing that fixes this problem, orange situation, I did some mental maths, I forgot it though, so we're gonna have to redo it anyway. Okay, you start with the negative 10 and the negative 11, right. Now here's the thing, you need to get those to 0, all of these, so yeah. Yeah, if you get that negative 12, and then use it on the negative 11 lock, well, there's keys in the way, so that doesn't really work. If you get these two, you get 35, which is also just barely shy of working. Here's one interesting thing. If you go in here, I think I noticed this last time. If you go in here and go back out, like this way, you get 1 orange key. And then if you were to get these two, you would get 36 exactly. So you'd be able to open that exactly. So that's useful. Yeah. All of these are set up that it's just one more than what would be ideal. Like, Yeah, like 15 barely doesn't open this. And then these two combined, it does open this, but it's, you have too much at that point, I think. Hmm. Okay, so we definitely... I'm just a bit confused about why there's 8 here and then 1 separate, you know? Like, that's weird. It's weird. Okay, I think one thing that will help me think about this orange situation is knowing whether I need to star orange right now or at the end, because I definitely know I need to have it starred at the end. But maybe not right now. Hmm. Yeah. One way to know, I guess, would be... Okay, here's the thing. If we salvage pure... No, sorry. If we star pure here, which I'm pretty certain about, but not 100%, then we know that we need to star orange afterward. And here's the thing. We can only star pure after we've gotten all of these, basically. So we've already gotten past this, for example. So... that's interesting. Also, hold up. There's one more interesting thing I haven't thought of. Yeah, no. If you get this one eye, you can't actually get rid of it anywhere, I think. Yeah, this one doesn't work. There is no... Okay, you could... No, here you also can't. You can't set your key accounts here. You can just add to them. So the one eye would still be there. But this one is good. This is an exact orange 0. So that way you could get to 0. So I think you have to get this and then star. Alright, so that actually answers the question. So one eye orange. Yeah, so one eye orange, then some stuff happens, and then at the end get exact 0 orange in the bottom right, and then star orange. So we definitely need to star orange at that point, only at the end, because otherwise we can't. Yeah, there's no other order in which that works, I think. And then, yeah, we still don't know if we need to star pure or not. I think we do, but there's no guarantee. I also find it interesting that they have an unstar cyan here. That implies that, like, cyan should be starred. But here's the thing, I don't think it's necessary. Like I said here, if you want to open all of these, you just can. So... and there's a lot of places where you actually need 0 cyan. So having like an intermediate step where you get 0 cyan is really useful. Like you could go over here, open 2 of these, then you have 0 cyan. And then at any point you want, you can go back here, open this, and open the other 3. Which just seems like a really powerful thing to do, because... yeah, it allows you to go through here still. It allows you to get this one you want. Allows you to go through here. This is an important one. Yeah. Alright, so... okay, now that we know that, like, orange should not be starred while we're in here, I think we can think about this more in a simpler way. There's, like, one less variable to think about. So we know that this comes at the end, but that doesn't really matter for a conundrum. It's just when we actually execute the solution, we get this later. But no, what we want to think about is how do we get orange to 0 multiple times, right? So it looks like we want to get negative 21 keys here, but maybe we don't. Maybe we don't quite want to do that, actually. Like, what if we get negative 12? Then open this. Then we have negative 2. Okay. And then you get like 20, 15, and oh. But you want to, I think you want a blank after that, yeah. So you probably want to get negative 2 and then go up here and get to 0 orange so you can then open this. Yeah, that seems reasonable. You could then also go over here. Actually, I have a better idea. Hold on. You get negative 12, you open this, you go in here, you go back, you get 1 orange, right? Then you get 36, exactly. You get 0, you can go through here. Alright, now we still have this left and this left. And then we also need to have 0 here at some point. These two are now gone. How many positives do we have left? Well, we need to open these two. So that's 23. And here we have 29. Okay, so that's fine. So we actually have a bit of wiggle room, I guess. Okay, it did say here this could be orange, which is interesting because 23, that works out exactly. Now here's the thing, I don't think the order allows us to get that. No, it doesn't. Yeah, the order in which this comes doesn't allow us to get that. Alright. Also, this is going to be blocked for a long time. That's interesting. I mean, could we get this and then go through here and then waste that? I think so, yeah. Then we have 4, and we could just... If we get these two, we get negative... Not enough. We'd get negative 9. Right, yeah. So we're at 4 when we get this and open this. When we get this and open this, we're at 13. You could cancel that out to 0 with these two, but that's a bit of a waste, and then you don't have enough for the negative 11. Hey, it's a different mega puzzle. Let's see. I think I'm on the right track though with this. I just need to think about other options. So yeah, you could get 20 and then open the 16 and then go to 0. So you could go in here again. You know? Doesn't matter, really. Actually, it does matter. Because which one of these are you going to open then? I mean, you could open this one. That's not... Yeah. But yeah, if you open this one, you don't have 0 cyan, so you can't go through here. Except if you cheese it with brown. That could still be an option. I did make note of this, which is interesting. Also... How would you even cheese this with brown? How do we even get brown keys at this point? I mean, this could be brown, yeah. But I feel like you only open that way later. Not really a point of looking there. Alright, I think maybe, yeah, if you open this when you come here the second time, then it's fine. Actually, we do have one problem, I just realized, yeah. Because, if you come in here the first time and you open, like, 2 of these, then... No, actually, wait, you could come in here, just get that and leave. That is true, actually. Hold up. Yeah. No, you could just do that. Okay, then that's not a problem anymore. Never mind. And then, yeah, the first time you come in here, you open 2 of these, but then you have 0 cyan. So actually, you do have a problem getting back out. But then I guess you just get one of... Not this one. This one potentially? I don't know. This one also doesn't seem like it, because then you don't have 0 cyan at any point. Doesn't seem very great. This, yeah, it's just blank, so like... You would have to have 0 blue to open this, and then this would be... Check that you don't have 0 blue, so yeah, it doesn't... Can't escape. So I think this one, or this one, would be like the first one you open the first time you go through here. Maybe I'll just write down quickly that I think this could be the first one, potentially. I don't know yet. Or this one. I don't need that many question marks, hold up. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I think the strategy for orange, I had this really long thing here. I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh god, hold up. No, wait. I remember from Nate's stream, you can delete stuff like that. Anyway, so... Option 4, orange. So you get... Get 20... No. Yeah, so -12 orange, open -10 orange, so -2 orange left. Go to top, get 1 orange. Leave immediately, basically. And then you get to 36 orange, open blank. Yep, okay. Then you get the other 20 orange, I think. Then 6, yeah, so go to 4 orange by opening this. Then go to 0 orange, potentially. Or 1 orange could also be. Then I think you get these 2. So then you're at -13 or 12. You get that. You're at -2 or 1. You get the 8 and the 1. I still don't know why they're separate. I really don't know. It's a mystery to everyone. Then negatives, -11 orange, and then positives, and then 7 orange. Oh, you know what? That 1 is probably so you can get to 0 or something. Something of the sort. Actually, you could also just star orange at 0 earlier, I just realized. Yeah, not necessarily. Something like that. Alright. Okay, then what other problems that I have? The green and pure situation. I thought about this. I had some vague ideas. So yeah, we had 2 pure and an eroded lock. I think we do want to make this pure. I think that's the best option. And then what we could do is get... Bro, what? Why does it keep going to random other playlists? Bro, can you... Do you know how to... Oh, there's a separate button for that, huh? Okay, that's new. That's not used to that. I'm just gonna pick a random one now. Maybe not that one. Yeah, sure. World 2 vibes. Yeah, apparently on YouTube, there was an option I didn't notice that you also, next to shuffling the playlist, you also have to make sure it repeats. Otherwise, after you get the last one at any point, it will just go to something random. Which is like, why would you even want that anyway? If it's already shuffled, like, isn't the point of shuffling to, like, get all of them? But no, the moment it goes to the last one and then finishes, no, it just goes to some random stuff that's not in the playlist. Alright. So, let's see. Yeah, I think we'd want this one to be pure, and then, what we could do is we could get 5 green by, I think, if we do this. So if at any point we have 5 of a certain key type, we could get -5 green from that. Actually, we could even get... No, wait, but that doesn't really work, does it? Hold up. Okay, here's something interesting. If you have -9 green, you get this and you get this. At that point, you would have 5 green, yeah. So, -9 green. So I could make that by getting 9 orange. Is there any point in this series of stops where I get 9 orange? Not really. That sucks. Is there an easy way to get 9 orange? Well, I could just do another color, I just realized. I don't have to restrict myself to orange. Just any color. Can I get any color to 9? Not -9. I know pink is right there, but it's not the one I want. Specifically 9 seems difficult. How about white? Could we get white to like be exactly 9? Let's see, we could get it to 10 pretty easily. We could also open this one, and then it will work. But then that feels like kind of a waste, right? You're just wasting... I mean, it feels like you could have more potential there, but whatever. It works. Okay, I'm just gonna skip like title screen stuff and things like that. Oh, this one's good. But yeah, if I were to like get this, this, and this, then we would be at 10. I would be able to get one more. You know what I could also do? I could like... No, it doesn't work. I mean, either way, if I do this with white, I need to find a way to change the parity. You know? Because it's all even. Yeah, pink doesn't work because it's negative. Blue is too far in. I mean, could also just be something like you do red and then no, but you have to get the four. This is the annoying part. This comes before here. If this was after here, you would be able to get just one green from somewhere, or like -1 green, and then sign flip and then get 4, and then you're at 5. But no, it's the other way around, so it doesn't work. Like otherwise, you would just make this green on the outside. It would be super easy. But no. So I think we need to do white. I think that's a good candidate. Because yeah, we could get this to 10, then we get this to 9, which again is a bit of a waste, but... You're still... No, but... No, you're just to get a master key. If I star you. I just remembered, yeah. And we don't want to do that anyway yet, but this is unrelated, but it is still a thing. Alright, I think we know how to do this, we know how to do this mostly, and we know how to do this. So I think we're fine on these problems. I think we can just try stuff now. Alright, this one I don't think it's orange. But I don't know what else it will be. Also, I find it interesting that this one requires 0 red, you know? Because like at what point do you have 0, you know? Like 0 black, you would need to do that, yeah, okay. I feel like you need to do this early. That's like my gut feeling. We don't start with any master keys, so yeah, that's also fine. Don't think, yeah, as long as we don't get this, then we're good on that front. It's not pure though, that's the annoying part. If it was pure, if it had a pure part on it, then I would know like, okay, you can't cheese it with brown. But now I'm like, maybe you could, but then how do you get rid of the brown? Who knows? Maybe this is brown, I don't know. No, probably not. No, definitely not. So what's the deal with like the sign flip at home for this one? I guess that could be... This could be brown and then that could be brown as well. And then... But I'm just speculating right now, I don't really know anything. But yeah, interesting that we need 0 red, you know? We also need to have 0 cyan, so we need to have gone into this area already. Yeah. Okay, what I'll do is we'll make this white on the inside. No, wait, it was this. No, it was just this. It was just this. Right. Wasn't. Yeah. No, wait. Oh, wait, that actually kind of sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, this would be this, and then also white on the inside, green. You would have to use 2 of those just to do that. It feels like a bit of a waste, yeah. Okay, but it's a start. We can work with that, I think. Yeah. So I'll make this just normal, and then this. White on the inside, green on the outside. And then this, I'll make it cyan on the outside. And we'll do black on the inside for now, because I don't know. Which salvages even are these? Oh. Are there just a lot of these that are just not there? Okay, sure. I guess they just made these the last ones by default. Whatever. So yeah, this one is... Yeah, and yeah. This one is yeah, and then yeah. This one is definitely just the way it is. Alright. Right now I just want to try stuff because I really don't know how this is all going to play out. Alright. We need to start here as well, which is interesting. Although we could just do the other path. We could just... Yeah, no. Wait. I actually know something. We could get these, and then just leave. And then go up here and get our free pure key. There we go. Yeah, that works. Okay. Then... Let's see here. So... I think we can get this... and this, and that's all good. Oh, you know what's also good about making this green on the outside? We don't need to go to here. Yeah. So that's like an extra bonus of that. So yeah, while I do still think that white is a bit wasteful as a choice here, I think the idea is okay. I think the idea of having green on the outside and then doing that is okay. Alright, so we'll get this. Alright, so now we're at -2. Why did I say you could... Oh, yeah, no, never mind. I see now. Yeah, don't think there's anything else we can do immediately. Oh yeah, we also have to mount this. That's also important. It should be fine. It should be fine. But it's just another variable to consider, you know. Alright, so here, I think we just do this. Honestly. Actually, you might have wanted to go up there to... Who knows? To do that already. I mean, I can just go back there. I did not waste a single thing here, so it's fine. Anyway, we're at 0 for this now, so I can get that. Alright, then... I need to get to 0 pure. Which actually, yes, I can do that by going up there now. Yeah, okay. I see, I see. Complicated. How many white are we at right now? Actually, the right amount, yeah. Okay, we're at 0 orange, though. That's not ideal. We literally need to open, like, anything else right now. Oh, we have pink. That's fine. Good. So yeah, we get 1. We get this. We get 0. I get this. I get this. I go back. I get this. I get this. I get this. Do we want 1 orange or do we want 0 orange? I forgot. Doesn't really matter, actually. Anyway, we go in here now. Yeah. I go up and get this. Oh, I could have... Yeah, whatever. We can also go in this bottom path now. Just want to mention that. Because we have 0 cyan. Yeah. Okay, I think we do the thing again. Well, first of all, I want to do this. Do we have the means to open this? I think we almost do, actually. Hold up. We just need 0 orange. Yeah, and also, yeah, but the purple is not a problem. Actually, in fact, we could have opened that here, and that's definitely not a problem. And then, what else do we have? White needs to get to 0. What if this is a distraction? Oh, yeah, 0 purple. White. How do we get white to 0? This is difficult. You can get... Okay, if you take the sum of these... Yeah, but that doesn't work because then you get this one. Yeah, no. Yeah, getting white to 0 is actually quite a problem. Okay, but we're like close to opening that, right? I mean, orange is also an issue. Yeah, okay. That one I definitely did something wrong there, but we'll just keep going for now, I guess. So yeah, at this point... oh yeah, I have 0 of these right now, so... Actually, that's a big issue. Hold up. That's a big issue. Is there anything else I can open? Oh yeah, no, there is. I'm blind. No, we're fine. We're fine. It's all good. We don't want to go there yet anyway, right? We just want to... No, we just want to pop in and pop out. Right. Yeah. So, just pop in and pop back out. Yep. Good. Alright. Nice. Banger. I think then we want to go bottom path, but if to do that we need to unstar red first. And get through here, which... yeah, about that. Actually kind of a problem. Is there anything else that's a problem right now besides orange? Still white. Still white is a problem. I didn't even realize. What else could we have used besides white to make this one? You know? Could we have gone here earlier? That's another option. What if I slightly change the order around? Yeah. I think I can slightly change the order around and get to there earlier. And then that doesn't work. So we get these two. Yeah, basically want to open that faster. I think we can also open that. I don't think it's a problem, but we'll leave it for now. Wait, I need to open something, right? So actually I need to go... Yeah, I need to get that. So we can go to the top path. But we need to get white to 0. Still we need to do that. That's still a problem. Because we can get 8 to... I mean, we can get that 10. Yes. But... here's the thing. That doesn't really work out, does it? Okay, I got an insane idea. What if this is purple? And then you get this. So it's actually still even, then you can cancel it with that. And then you could get white to 0 potentially in some world. Yeah. Because then you can get this. And you can also... hold up. Yeah, because you can get 0 cyan, and then... Okay, I got an idea. I think we double this one. Crazy idea, I know. But if we do that, then what will happen? Well, we'll get this. No, but you need... No. Just stop. Stop. There's no way that's gonna work. Because we need to do all of this before even getting this. So we can't get this, so we can't go through here yet. So I can't get that, so... I definitely can't get that. Alright. Oh, no. Just don't even worry about it. Alright, but still, we need to get white to 0. And... that's annoying. Because we can't go to here yet. No, but wait. If you... No, wait. I'm Sorry, I'm LARPing. You know the thing I said just now about, like, this not being possible? That's, like, completely unrelated to this. I just had two separate trains of thought. Sorry. So yeah, we could get this and double this, I think. Because we could go in here, open these two, maybe don't do something with white, but with a different color instead. I still don't know which one. Definitely wouldn't be orange, because we set it to 1 here. So I wanted to say 0, but that's not it. Anything else that's like a high positive number that we can get early on? I don't think so. Maybe we just go in here. Maybe we just already go in here and like set it to something. That could be. Could be. But then you could also just... No. Doesn't really help. No. Okay, now what if this is green? Hold up. Let me cook for 2 seconds. What if this is green? Then the net effect of this is -2. I went to a different playlist again. Yeah, no, it's -2, which you would need 7. No, what am I saying? No. You need at least 5 for this. So, like... Yeah, no, there's just no way that works. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, I still need to think about how to get white to 0 properly. Let's just... Because if I do this one, then yeah, I have 9 white, which is just not gonna help, you know? Yeah, because the parity is wrong. Okay, let's just assume it's some other color, and I haven't figured out what yet. Alright. I mean, could it be orange? Could it be orange? I don't think so. Could you open this, for example, and have like 9 left? Then you would need 25. If you had 10, and then, yeah, if you had 10, and then got this, and then opened that, fine, but 10 orange. Don't think there's any point in this whole thing where we get 10 orange, specifically. So... And this one, You would need 16 orange. And then you could open this, and then you would have 9 orange. If you have 16 orange, that's from getting 1 and then getting this one. Okay. Okay. It's a thought. How many am I at right now? Oh, I got an idea. Hold up. Yeah. We I think it might work. Just barely. Okay, we get this, right? And then we yeah, I think now we get the 12 and do this, but we don't open this yet. I think we want to get the 20 now, but we'd have to go back around, so we have to go up here anyway, so I don't think that's very useful. If we just could open like any lock right at the start, or like... Okay, different... No, wait, another idea? I have a lot of stupid ideas, but one of them is gonna turn out to be great eventually. Just you wait. Alright, so... I open... No, wait, that just works. Why did I think that wasn't gonna work? Oh yeah, no. My idea from before definitely just works. I am... You go up here, get this, that's free. You get 15, not the full thing, and you go down here, and then you have 0 of this. Good. Alright. Great. Then... You... You know, one other thing? No, doesn't work. Okay, I thought maybe you get red and then get it to 0. And then... But yeah, this doesn't work. You still need that. Although, we could just remove that effect later, actually. Hold up. Hold up. No, sorry. Remove the effect now and open the lock later. Yeah, hold up. That's a strat. That's a strat right there. And then this one is red. And then you're thinking, wait, but that doesn't work, right? Well, I think it does. Oh right, no, I wanted to open this one to get 9. I just realized. For that I need 0 at some point. No. Okay. But this could be red. This could be red. Because then, yeah. You unstar, you get that, you open up these two, and then you just get rid of it here. Is there another easy way to get rid of it? Are there any checks later that require you to have a certain number of them? I mean, here, but like here it doesn't matter anymore. Okay. Got a new plan. Okay, that's the same as before. But now, I think we actually just go here. You know? Get that. Okay, unstar red. Get this. Get that. Get that. And now we don't need red anymore. That's the crucial part. Okay, like we're at 0 orange. I think that's important. We are at non-zero white levels. Also cyan. Okay. We get this twice. Okay, and then you get 16. And then you get this -4, you're at 0. That's good. This, it's at 0 now. I mean, I don't know if I want to do that yet. But... and then pink to 0 is easy, so that's fine. Red to 0 is fine. I just need to get 9 of something. 9... Positive 9 of something. That's still the problem. Well, actually, here's the thing. Purple, I'm gonna set it to some other number later anyway. Is that useful? No. No. Okay, but here's another thing. Because I'm now able to set red to 0 whenever I want, I don't think there's a need to open this early anymore. So I think we're actually fine on that front, and we can just get this, and then still... Yeah, no, we're actually fine. Okay, so I don't think we need to do this times 2. I'll just put a question mark next to it. I don't think it's true. Don't think it's true. Alright, so... Yeah, in that case... Hold on. Okay, we can get all of these. This now opens up, which is good. I'll wait on that. Is there anything with like pure on the outside? Don't think so. So yeah, we'll have to go to the right area there to get that. Okay, so if I get white to... No, but the thing is, if I get white to 9 now, then that's what this, and then I can't... I can't use that. So it needs to be orange. But I don't really know how to do that properly. The playlist just stop? Oh, there we are. How do I get exactly 9 of something? Purple? No? Maybe. I could set purple. I could set purple right now. Like, yeah. If I set it to... let's say I set it to 47? I think 40... No. This plus 9. So... That's 46... Plus 9. 55. If I set it to 55... Would that work? Then I can... Okay. What I can do then is... If I get these two, I have 9, so I can get this. Okay. Then if I want to get this to 0 again, I just get this. This... No. Doesn't work. Because I need the 12 here as well. I mean, I could get the -4 and the -8 and then sign flip it. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I don't really have any better ideas, so... I think we might have to go for it, honestly. So wait, if I get this, am I screwed? -4. Yeah, no, I'm pretty screwed if I get this in terms of white. Although, hold up, if you then get this after, am I then screwed? Then you get 18, which then you can open everything but this. So like still not great. But what if you make this brown and then do this? Who knows? We need brown at some point, right? So maybe that is just the strat. Also the music. Okay, the playlist is just going really slowly. We already had this earlier, so... We also already had this earlier. Don't think we've had this earlier. Okay, I feel like this is stupid and it's not ever gonna work, but... Okay, so then I go from this to 55, was it? Actually, wait. If I set purple to 9 and make this... Ah, then I have exactly enough. Right, so there is some merit to it. Right, I don't have to make it brown or anything. I was thinking that. Yeah, if I now set purple to 55, then I can get that, and then I think this needs to be purple. 9 purple to 12 purple. Okay, so I can go and get one orange now, I think. Yeah. And then also set purple to something. But in order to do that, I need one purple. Alright. So I think I purely get this to have it, maybe? No, wait, no. I think I get this. Get this to have just one purple. You know? And then we go over here. I realize that I don't have 0 cyan. We instead go over here first. It's kind of cooked, actually. Hold on. Yeah, I need to, in order to go in here, I need 0 cyan. That's unfortunate. Damn, this puzzle's well thought out, man. Holy. So I need to go in here first, which then doesn't allow me to leave. I think. Yeah, no. Because I also can't make that red. Yeah. What if I just get one of the two? No, but then I don't have 0 cyan. Man, I thought I had it when I saw this here, and it was like, yeah, that works out perfectly with this 12, but no, it doesn't. Freaking doesn't. Okay, what if I get you? And then I get... Oh, that's also 9. I mean, can I get that to 0 later? Actually, this could be white, now that I think of it. That could also get 12. It could be... yeah, no. That could also work. Hold up. They already have one purple, so I can set it to whatever I want now. When we do this first. So... okay, just imagine that I'm removing red right now, but I'm not, because I don't have it set up correctly yet. Alright, then you have the -9 of this. Okay, yeah. You can then go in here and set purple, but first... I feel like I need to open a purple lock. Well, I did have one there. I just already opened it. Maybe that's not what we want to do. Who knows? Well, I could just... I actually could just get this and open this. And then we don't have that problem anymore. Right? Oh shoot, I think I needed to, when I went out of here, need to go this way. So I still have one of these. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I forgot to also you know, get rid of these. Was supposed to do that earlier, but oh well. We'll just do it now. It's all good. We'll get this one because trust. Actually, I'm not sure. We might want to get the other one though. Because yeah, if we get these, then we could get rid of both of them. Because I think -1 pink. No, but we do need... No, it's fine. We do need to do this. No, wait, the other one. Sorry. No, wait. Yeah, no, we do this one. I'm just really confused right now. Okay. Yeah. So what do I do now? So now... Okay, don't go back there. Do I need to do stuff with orange locks now? I have one. Said this needed to be pure, so I need to go over here now and make it pure. Okay, we can only use that one once more, but I think it's okay. Oh, I completely forgot. Hold up. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna restart because I messed up the order and we still need to go in here anyway. So yeah. So this one's okay, and then this one needs to be fully red. Okay, not sure about this one yet, but like the other ones I'm pretty certain about. This one could still be... Nah, I'm pretty sure it's black. And then this one I don't know. I don't know what the point of it is. I guess you have to do one more times, but like... I don't know. He don't know. Does he know? Okay, but we'll try our solution now, and then I'm gonna have to start the stream, so... We'll see how far we can get to with the current plan. So... Okay, get this one. Don't open that yet. I do get this. Yeah. Now we can go in the other path. We can get this. Yeah, I think we want that. Right? No? Yeah, no, it's fine. Four. Actually, do we get this one first? No, I think we do get this. No, wait. You don't get that 20, I think. Yeah, you just get this and this coming in here. You can get that, doesn't matter. Okay, and then you get the -12 and do that stuff first. Yeah. Okay, I'll just get that for good measure. Okay, I now want to get one orange, which is fine that I can do that. And then also unstar red. Yep. That's all stuff I can do at any point. But this is, I think, the best moment to do it. Well, not at any point, but like, there's not a huge restriction on when I can do that. Oop. Don't get two of them. Right. Alright, get that. I think we can get this now. I think we can also get this so that both paths are now open. Yes. We're now at 4 of these. Okay, now, because we have red, we need to use it. Right, we don't need red anymore. In fact, we don't want red anymore. Yeah, we want to open this as well, because if I come back later, I want that to already be green when I get back here. Don't want to open this and then make it pink again. Oh. We could already make this 0. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. I think now we get you two. We can now solve our problem with green. Also, one thing I just realized... Oh, we're gonna have to go way back for that. Yeah. You can open that. Oops. Alright. Doesn't change any of this. Alright. I think we're back to where we were before. So yeah, as I said, you now get these two. And we can now go up. Right. Okay. I think that's good. We're at some amount of purple right now, so I can actually already set purple to what I want, which is, I think 55 it was. Yeah. No, wait, I don't need that anymore. I don't need to set it to 55 anymore. That was from earlier, when I was still trying to figure out how to do this with purple. So yeah, I think 9 white, to 12 white is the play here. Yeah. Okay, well, the thing is we can set purple right now. What do we set it to? Is the thing. Also, do we get this and get this already? I don't know. Well, if we set purple to 46, 58, then it'll work out. I think. Yeah. Alright, so let's do that. Oh yeah, the last one we opened was green, which... yeah, no, that's fine. Oh yeah, but we need to have it be purple. Oh yeah, last lock we opened needs to be purple. Right. Alright, so... I think we do need to get this, because we do need to have the last lock we opened being what we want. Actually, it doesn't matter, because this one sets that. Yeah, no, it's fine. We don't need to do that right now anyway, so it's all good. We could have also not picked up that purple. No, we had to. We had to, never mind. Need to make sure once I pick up all of these oranges that they actually get to 0. I think we're okay on that right now. Like, if I get -6, -7, we're at -12, -11, +8, 0, doesn't really work quite. If I'm at 0, -13, +8, wait, what? -12, +8. Oh, no, wait. You do the -11. -12, this. Okay, I'm confusing myself. So, in our current position, we have 1 orange, right? But it could have also been 0 orange. I chose that at some point, you know? So, like, if we get these 2, then we get -12. We open this, we're at -1. We get this, we're at 7. We open this, we get this, but then we get this, and then it doesn't work. Because we still have 1 there. Yeah. Other option... Oh, we could also start, I guess, before we do this, but I think it's unlikely. And then we also have the option of getting 0. Then we get -6, -7, -2, and then it works out perfectly. So yeah, we don't need to do any shenanigans there. I think we just go over. And that's it. Okay, now, very important that I get this. Thank God that's 5, and I can still do maths, otherwise this whole thing would have been a waste. Alright, now we get pure. Bonk. Right, we already get one of these for free. Amazing. We just have to come in and get this, and now we can open this door for the first time in this recording. Ugh. Right. Yeah, now we're at 0 of those, so that's perfect. Get 7 of those. 7. Oh. Yeah, no, it works. It works. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot to open this one. I think we can also open this one. Right, get that. Bam. Then get you two. And then... Sorry. Bam. Alright, this is good progress, alright? This is major progress, somehow. This is also 0 now. All of them are nicely 0, except purple, which I can set. So I think we just set purple now. We set it to... is it 57? Something like that, yeah. We can also go and set pink. Oh, I just realized. when we opened this one, we had to set purple. You have to do it right here, because then the outside color works out. In fact, I think you also have to... No, not... Okay, no. Okay, there is a specific order to this, but it's good now, I think. Yeah, so we go in here, get this. Okay, 57. Yes. Come on. Okay, leave. Then get these two. Get that. Get this. Now I can start pink, and we actually have to do it right now. 15. Oops. Still don't know what this part is all about, but yeah. There's probably a more optimal way to do those jumps, but I don't frickin' care. Alright. Bam. Get that, sure. Yes, okay, okay. Good. Then, 112. I know we can set this to 0, so that's... Actually, we can't set it to 0, can we? That's interesting. Okay, wait. This one's interesting. We can't star blue, because if we did star blue, and we know we already need to star orange, we also need to star pure, so any starring needs to happen after this, so we can't star blue. Yeah, there's no way. Blue area, orange salvage made fully blue. That works. The thing is, we already used it. Don't tell me. Don't tell me this is where it falls apart. Because yeah, if we go in here, we need at least one blue. That's the thing. We could potentially save it. Maybe. Hold up. There's a potential save if we set... Okay, because like right now we could go through here, you know? So what if I go to here? I just realized I didn't get this one. Oh, that actually screws up everything. Hold up. Oh, wait. Oh, no. I didn't open this. That screws up everything. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're joking. Also, I miscounted. I think it was 44, 2. Need to be 58 to get that. Okay, but that's not a problem. That's a non-issue. Yeah, no, we've got a much bigger issue to worry about, which is that I've made the level impossible. I need to get brand keys, I think. What if I use Bran here? And then somehow get Bran keys out of this. But I can't anymore. I've gotten rid of all the sources of like glitch keys and such. So I must be missing something. It was working so well until it wasn't, you know? Sucks. We definitely have like a lot of the right pieces, I feel. But they're just not quite coming together. And that was slightly more optimal. We also have that sign flip and home up there, which I need to open. Can't do it with white though. Okay, can I open this now? Yes. Okay, that's at least something. But the fact that I think I severely fumbled here by opening 2 of these. Like, I don't think there's a way for me to recover that. Yeah, and that's like a lot of the assumption, like a lot of the things I've concluded here will not be correct anymore because of that, and that really sucks. Ah, okay. Also, how do I make the last lock I open be pure if I already used that? Oh god, no. God. God, no. Oh no. That's another problem. There are too many problems here. You know, it was starting to go from this could actually work to, oh no, there are like a million different things that don't work. Okay, here's one thing. This should be good now, right? Actually, I need to have black be the last thing I opened. Which means I need to... Don't think there's any way to make that work otherwise, so we're gonna have to go here. Did it go to other stuff now again? Oh yeah, it totally did. I'm so gutted right now. Like, actually, it's actually not okay. Right. So we've gotten like a lot of things down. There's just a couple of things. So yeah, blue is an issue. This is an issue. Actually it isn't. You could get this and then sign flip. No, it isn't an issue. Okay. I will still just put an exclamation point here, like pay attention to this in future runs. Now also, here's an interesting thing actually. Wait, is this? Okay, because yeah, you definitely need to set like black 100%. You need to set purple 100%. You need to set pink 100%. But then what about blue? Because we can't set anything, you know? Yeah. We can't set anything anymore. So I guess, yeah, this one, but then I can't do the whole thing I did with green today. Then that strategy just does not work at all anymore. Alright, so that's a problem. Another problem that I might have solved, but I just kind of forgot what the thing was, is how the hell do you get this to work in the end? Because, you know, I can, like, like, I could get 0 pure, okay, and then get all of these, but then I still need -1 more, right? And I can't get that. So what do I do there? Yeah, because right now this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. It's 450, 549, yeah. Then also there was like, if I make pure here now, how will I have it again later? So that issue is not at all resolved. I would need to get -1 pure, which I could potentially do here. And then get all of these. But then I'd have to change my strategy up completely, like 100%. Because then I think, yeah, this needs to be for blue, and this needs to be for pure. So not red and not this. So like, basically everything I've said in this recording is then false, if that's true. But then what other option is there? This level's like, it makes you go back and forth between stuff so much. Like in Chromatic Monolith, you were at least making progress, and like, there were certain things you could be certain about. Here I don't feel that. Here I really don't feel that. Like the things I was certain about after the first time I went through this, okay, they're still certain now. Some of them even aren't certain anymore, but like, everything I've deduced from there is like not, it's always like if, or like, but you could also do this, you know? Okay, so let's just say, yeah, so guaranteed to be in here, I think, is so yeah, purple, pink, black, so then blue, maybe just use orange salvage made fully blue, something like that. Wait, what if I... Like, it's also impossible for me to get in here and then come out again, you know? And then, like, still have it be useful to here. Yeah, I'm very confused about that blank lock. How that's ever gonna be useful, actually. Because the moment you activate it, you can't leave, right? Okay, and then there's also the question of this. I don't know if that's useful. Don't think it is. Because if you could preserve it, but you'd need brown for that, and then you can't enter or leave anyway, so it doesn't work. Alright. If we were to now make the last lock we open be... Oh yeah, no, we can't even do that, because then we get purple. Yeah, no. That's also an issue. Yeah, no. We're kinda cooked. Okay, I'm just gonna write down the problems. So guaranteed. So red is guaranteed pure twice, and then blue, and what other one that we have? I had another one. Which one isn't in here? Hold up. Red, it's just a normal color, right? Pure. Okay, if okay, playlist is just not doing anything again. If this is pure on the outside, then you could leave here and also have the last lock you open be pure. So then you wouldn't have that issue. So, okay, that's fine. But then that definitely needs to be pure and not red. That sucks. Maybe it's glitch. Maybe it's glitch. Who knows at this point? No, it couldn't be glitch. I was thinking like maybe you double it, but you can't because... Yeah. Okay, I'm still trying to think, is there any scenario in which this is useful? Orange? Orange. Yep. That is in fact the only scenario in which it is useful. Is orange. Because it's the only time you can open something and still then get by. I guess also stone. Stone could also work. Because you can get this, and then if you have 0 orange, you can just leave via here anyway. Yep. So this blank only useful if outside is stone or orange. What was the other one here? Can't remember. Oh, it was black. It's just because this one's black that I didn't realize. Yeah. Is there anything you can do there? No. Yeah, no. You can definitely do pure and then ones. That's fine. And then black to get that. Yeah, but then also blue, and then yeah, you need to open that more than you can go in. Don't know. Blue is just a conundrum right now. Alright. So, green situation. Can't use top left to make -9 green anymore. Then what else do we have? So yeah, pure situation at the end, but actually that wasn't top left, can't be red mostly, that was the problem. And then blue situation, how to get it to 0. Alright, so those are the problems now, and I need to go now. I needed to start my stream an hour ago. But yeah. I mean, we made decent progress, alright? Like, we cleared out most of this. It's just a question of probably some small details, surely. Also the fact, like, how does brown fit into this? Still have no idea. Yeah, no, we'll just leave it there. I don't have anything else useful that I can say. So, I hope you enjoyed this little recording. Hopefully next time we can make a lot of progress and beat this. I feel like we're close, you know? Just not quite. Anyway, have a nice day. Keep being mad, lads. And, I don't know, I don't have a third thing. This is a recording. Actually, I lied. There's one more thing I want to think about. And that's... you have this here, this exact white key. But... yeah, you need to get that to 0. But there was also a 2 white lock here that I opened it at some point, but I didn't really need to. So maybe that's something. Yeah. And then I think the rest of this part is actually good. So like, I think once we figure this part out and like get to here, I think we're good. I think the level's beaten. And there's still this part. I think, yeah, no, 8. Now you'd need the -8 purple. Which I think that's fine, honestly. Because you can get... if you have 8 purple... I think you can get rid of a lot of those here. Yeah, because you can go in infinitely anyway. Yeah, there might still be a problem or two here, but I think this is relatively okay. Anyway, that was everything.